Deadpool's future as a franchise, it's not all bad. Don't start worrying yet. But it seems like even Ryan Reynolds thinks it's going to be a little different than what we're used to. Essentially, what he said is, once you kind of do the whole team up thing with Deadpool, it's really the only way you can really go. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
and I kind of agree with that. It's like, well, where are you going to take it? Because now he has X Force and everything there, so like you can't really take him back to a loner. So what are you going to do?
I mean, it's a strange one because you could go like, well, it's no different to the Avengers.
Yeah,
Like you have the Avengers movies, and then you have like Iron Man 3 or Ant Man, and
yep,
I would say Civil War, but that's kind of an Avengers movie.
yeah,
But you can do it. I think for Deadpool's in a different situation where he is like the driving force of that universe, really at the minute. So it's kind of hard to separate him, but I don't know. You could make. There's got to be some reason you come up with. It's Deadpool. You can say whatever you want.
he gets trapped somewhere else, or I don't know, other people are made invisible by magic or something, or yeah, you could do something stupid. That's Deadpool, right? It's like,
Yeah.
I think that what they're trying to say here though is, look, we're just trying to buy ourselves into a like, I guess, a direction that the franchise might go in. It's like, look, if the acquisition happens and it happens in before we start production of Deadpool 3, which it guaranteed will, you could still see these three movies, like Deadpool 1, 2, and X-Force, as a complete trilogy. I think that's kind of what they're trying to do, because there seems to be some interesting stuff where I've talked to people and they don't know if Deadpool is going to necessarily remain the Deadpool that we're seeing right now. So it's like,
No, I can see them going either way with that. I can see them keeping Ryan Reynolds and going in that direction. I can see them. I don't know if they recast Ryan Reynolds,
right? See,
or like make him like a PG-13 Deadpool, because
right.
Deadpool works in whatever like certificate a film's got.
Yep.
It doesn't. People like will go, oh, it has to be R. It's like, no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Like, it can work in anything. You just got to be like clever about it.
Look, you even see how Bob Iger like talked about it the next day after the acquisition was announced. He was like, "Oh, Deadpool's going to remain. We want to bring him into the MCU." Like, he openly said what their plans are for Deadpool, and people keep forgetting that. It's like, no, Deadpool within a couple years of the acquisition is going to be part of the Marvel universe and the MCU. And
I can see Deadpool being the first one.
Yep, yeah, I would honestly, that would be a great cameo and stuff. But the bigger thing is, it's like, is Ryan Reynolds going to ask for like a Robert Downey sized paycheck, and Disney's just going to be like, well, you ain't Robert Downey and we can recast Deadpool, like he's popular enough now, and we did it with Spider-Man and that was big, so like...
I think it depends on how much Deadpool and X-Force make.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't be like, look, my one movie made this much, but my sequel didn't make as much. Like, you can't... he has to know where he stands. And Deadpool's looking... like, the tracking for opening weekend's pretty high. It's higher than what I thought it was going to be.
It's high, but it's like not higher than the first movie, which is what's rather interesting. Because some of the tracking sites are like, well, it's going to fall under.
I thought it was looking at 150, and the first one made 130.
Yeah, that's... Some people are still revising theirs, though, as a little bit lower, so we don't really know. I think... yeah, it's interesting. I think it'll do the numbers of the first, but does it do that thing where it falls short, like... or just barely passes, like Guardians 2 maybe, because I don't think it has the like name value and cachet of something like Avengers or Iron Man, even, where it's that big.
It's in a tricky spot because Infinity Wars, obviously, it's gonna just steamroll through that weekend, and it's kind of, Deadpool's in a really shitty spot because families and kids aren't gonna see Deadpool.
Yep,
they're obviously gonna go see Infinity War, so. Obviously, it all depends on how the legs on Infinity War, really, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a tricky one for that. But if this one does well and then X-Force does well, which I imagine X-Force will, he could be in a position to be like, look, I want all the money. But
yeah, I mean, I think regardless of what happens, I think Deadpool continues on, but just what way he continues on, that's going to be the interesting part, and that's the part I think many people want to know. And I could see them keeping it the way it is if they want to, but if they see a better opportunity with a, I don't know, like a soft reboot maybe or something. I could see them going that way too, because
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot of stuff that's
It'd be
happening.
so easy. It'd be so easy to soft reboot Deadpool.
Yeah,
Like you can have Ryan Reynolds in the first like act of the movie, and then he ends up in the MCU, and it's someone else,
right.
someone that looks maybe a bit kiddier, and not, even though Ryan Reynolds looks like he's 12 anyway, so it's kind of hard for that. But you know, you can kind of play about with that, like give Ryan a beard, so like he's in the gritty X-Men universe, and then when he gets to the MCU, he's like clean shaven. You can do like just play about with it like that.
Yeah, hell, you could even like have Cable be like, fine, we're gonna go on that time travel adventure you've always wanted to, and they get trapped in the MCU, and Doctor Strange is like, I'm not letting you leave now. It's like, all right, well, I guess, you know, it's like you could do so much with it, and I think Deadpool would be a perfect bridge to the X-Men universe, quite honestly. Like
Well, it depends how they want to handle the X-Men.
True.
You're not gonna get what Fox has done.
No,
that is dead. That is gonna die, whether you like it or not. So, but I don't know. It's a difficult one, really. But...
just the biggest guarantee is this franchise is going forward. It's not stopping.
Yeah,
it's never stopping. So don't worry about that. But it's going to change in some way, shape, or form in the next couple years. So, you know, that's the future, I guess. But
so you at least 3 years minimum left. So
they can pull out at least another 2 movies.
I mean, the rate they shoot, yeah. They do Deadpool in like 6 months, and then it's out 3 months later. So
it's pretty impressive. And X-Force is shooting this fall, so feasibly it'll be done shooting by summer for fall of next year release, which is pretty damn impressive, you know.
Yeah.
They almost got the MCU Disney style of shooting. They're like, shoot it a year from release and it'll be done. It's like, all right, you guys have figured your stuff out.
It helps just a really low budget, so they haven't really got to worry about like CG. So
true, they don't have to re-CG entire sets because they destroyed them. Apocalypse and what was the other movie that's shooting? Dark Phoenix. That's the one.